Girl, what's up? Y'all, oh my God. What is up, everybody? What is up, everybody? What is up, everybody? Look, y'all. I am speechless right now. I am so speechless. Hold on. I'm sorry. Hey, everybody, but I got to take the chat off the screen real quick because I am speechless right now. Ooh, excuse me if I have the jitters. I just don't do too well with threats. Y'all, I'm like really trying to think of a careful way to talk about this. Like, how do you even begin to talk about something like this? Like, and yes, it does have to do with the Tribetea segment. Like, and we got somebody that sent me in a story years ago that I've been dealing with behind the scenes for years. I just got an email of them threatening me. Like, here's my thing. Oop, I'm getting text messages. Ooh, I'm getting text. Let me stop. Let me be attentive. Let me be attentive. So here's my thing. This person, I know who you are. And thank you for sending me this email because you finally helped me crack the code of who the hell is religiously disliking my shit. Like, now it makes sense. Now I know who you are. I've put the puzzle pieces together. Now it makes sense. So, I'm not a messy bitch. I understand that if I were to address you over my platform, there's some power dynamics there. I'm not going to do that. I responded to the person that sent me their email. I sent you, I'm talking to you, sis. I sent you a response. You could read it personally. But in her email, she said that the way she felt about some things is how a lot of other people feel about some shit. So I'm going to address those things. Okay? I'm going to address those things. But, oh, and this is not alcohol, by the way. This is not a shot. This is Red Bull. Oh, can we get Henry out of here? Oh, I'm sorry. Thanks, Veronica. Yes, can we get some moderators in here? Because like I said, I'm addressing somebody, so there's going to be some people up in here cutting the fuck up. So thank you so much to Veronica in the chat. I thought Daniel was in there, but I guess not. He's at work, so it's whatever. But thank you. But here's my thing. She said that some of her feelings are reciprocated by some of y'all, so I just want to address them just in case some people do feel this way. Now, sis thought that she was going to catch me slipping. She tried to send in a tribe tea as if she was talking about another YouTuber, but I skim all my tribe teas. I have rules. I don't put minors on here. I don't there's certain things I don't do. Like, I don't do minors talking about sex, like all that little shit. You get what I'm saying? So I skim my tribe teas. I skimmed her tribe tea, and she was definitely talking about me like, sis, you have been harassing me for years. I know who you are. Like, I know who you are. You were not about to catch me slipping, sis. I know who you are. And then tried to hit me with the whole, in case you haven't noticed, I'm talking about you. Girl, I always knew you was talking about me. You've been stalking me for years, girl. So I'm going to hit these points. I'm dead serious. Y'all in the chat don't think I'm serious, bro. I'm not one of them YouTubers, and I used to be a storytime YouTuber, like, exclusively. I have been stalked by 2 people before. I'm not Tana Mongoose, bro. I do not play about stalkers. I know how serious that shit can get. I don't come on here talking about people that stalk me because that's adding fuel to the fire. But what I don't do threats over a segment that I do voluntarily, that nobody pays. Like, bro, I'm not. Let me stop. Boo. Yes, I'm not Mongoose, but look, I don't talk about my stalkers and shit like that, bro. I don't do that because I know that's adding fuel to the fire and shit. But oh, girl, at this point, it's gone way beyond. Have you read my story? Like, it's been years. You've got me on multiple freaking platforms, hit me up on multiple platforms for years as if you are the only person that has ever written in before, bro. And no, I did not skip it. I'm going to give y'all the short little tea of what happened with this person. I started doing tribe teas. I know a lot of y'all faves just started doing tribe teas and shit, but me and maybe like 5 other people were doing like tribe tea-esque content a few years back. A lot of people like to hit me up and be like, oh, not just so-and-so stole your concept. No, tribe tea is not a new concept. Tons of YouTubers have done it, right? So way back then, when I did not have that many submissions, a person hit me up. I gave them advice, okay? I gave them advice like I give everybody else advice. What they wanted to do is send me an update email, and they wanted me to read the update in front of everybody else. Out of nowhere, boom, I got an influx of tribe teas. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but I don't read updates no more. I don't go back fishing for updates. If you don't send me a new story and be like, hey, by the way, I'm that guy from, you get what I'm saying, that story, okay, that's our update. We can make the connection, but I'm not about to go and, and do all of that because now we have hundreds and hundreds of submissions, right? So this girl hits me up on multiple platforms, and it went from, hey, can you read this? Hey, can you read this? To, it's been months. It's been months. Where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? Like the mafia, like I owe you money. Like I don't get what was going on. And like, I don't know. It just kept escalating. So I blocked her. I mean, shit, it's my life, bro. Like, I don't see why I got to be harassed by somebody just because I'm a YouTuber. I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. Like, because I'm a YouTuber, I just have to subject myself to repeat daily harassment on different apps. And then she even said it herself. Let me chill. So now that y'all are up to date on what baby is mad about, she said that she wanted to freaking curse me over this. She said she wanted to put a hex. Bro, I am not playing, bro. I am not lying. Oh, girl said she is so mad that I did not read her update, and then she feels like I am personally attacking her, that she says she wants to put a hex on me, and she threatened me and said, I've done this before. Like, I am not lying, bro. I swear to God. And I'm over here like, I am blessed and highly favored, so I don't care. You can tie yourself out, but I still see that as a threat because you believe in that. That's your beliefs. That's a threat, bro. Like, what the hell? So, I just want to address these 2 things, and then we're going to get on into the tribe tea, okay? I want to address these 2 things just in case there are some people in the chat who feel this way because, like I said, I know I'd be joking about that, like, Kill Bill, Lucy Liu statement, but, like, there is no off-topic shit, bro. Like, if you feel like I'm dead-ass wrong, tell me I'm dead-ass wrong. That's why we're called a tribe. Like, I'm not some perfect-ass being, and I'm not a celebrity, bro. I'm actually a small YouTuber in the shits. Like, I've been doing this tribe tea shit for a minute, and people with way bigger followings are just now starting to do it. Like, I'm not a celebrity. I'm a normal person. Like, so just in case, she said, now remember, she's trying to start this email off like she's talking about somebody else. So just keep that in mind with how I'm reading it. She says, now this YouTuber read my first story and gave me advice, and I decided to send in an update for her to read. Personally, I think if you aren't going to read someone's story, you should send them an email and respond personally because they are helping your channel get views. I want to say something. If you would have said, Naja, here's some advice, why don't you do that? I would have been like, oh, okay, cool. Because, that actually is a good idea. And I don't purposely skip people's stories, mind you. I put people's stories on hold depending on length, okay? I've said it multiple times. On here, but I just want to, like, clarify for this video. For anybody that's ever been wondering, like, I do it based off of length, okay? So I'm a college student now, so if I got homework and shit, I'm not about to read a 8-paragraph story. Like, I'm a human being. And it's crazy because old girl said, I understand you're a human being. Are you sure? Because you over here treating me like I'm Cardi B or something, bro. I'm a normal person. Like, what? So, yeah, that's what's going on, y'all. I just do it in order of length. As of right now, I'm in 2020, though. Don't get it fucked up. But, like, one week I might read May, and the next week I might do something else. You get what I'm saying? But, yeah, I'm not purposely... No, I'm not. And if you are breaking the rules, I shouldn't have to hit you up and let you know you breaking the rules, because the majority of the time when people break the rules, they tell me in the email, girl, I know I'm breaking the rules, but like, no, like I shouldn't have to tell you I can't read your shit because you broke the rules. You knew you broke the rules, girl. Like, what? So then she said, these emails are helping your channel get views. I want to address that as well. Like I said, and for those of y'all that have been watching subscriber submission based content for a long time, you can vouch that this is a fact. Because like I said, when I started doing this shit, there wasn't that much of us doing it. Now, sometimes people get so eager for their story to be read and viewed by a large audience that they will send it to multiple YouTubers, right? So when that happens, usually, sometimes people be like, oh, y'all read the same story. But you know what will always happen? Those two YouTubers will have different advice and different opinions to give to that person, okay? People come to see the person give the advice to this scenario. That's what people see. I know for a fact people watch My Tribe Tees and other people's advice channels. We're not the same people. At the end of the day, don't get it twisted, bro. Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, don't get it twisted, bro. So then there was another thing. I just wanted to let y'all know with the whole timestamp, okay, right? So this is the other thing she said. She said, I saw she had done the same to a few other subbies, and I'm like, okay, she's human. Are you sure? Are you sure that you know I'm human? Are you sure? Are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure even right now, there's going to be somebody in the fucking internet universe that says, oh, Naja, you should be bigger than that. And but no, I'm a human being, okay? I'm a human being. And I'm allowed to have feelings. Just how your feelings got hurt, my feelings were hurt when I opened this and you talking about you a subscriber and you a tribe member and shit. And you talking about you going to hex me? You going to try to spiritually attack me? Really? Over an update that you called, not me, that you called a simple ass fucking problem? What? So she said, she says, I sat there watching people send her money so that she could say she skipped their story and how she promised to read them. Let me clear that up. People would send me super chats and say, Naja, what month are we on? You get what I'm saying? Whatever. I can't help that people wanted to send in super chat with a question. And let's not sit here and act like I'm one of those YouTubers that only read super chats, because that's not me. I put everybody's shit on the screen now because I have the technology, but I've always read people's super chats, regular chats, whether you're a moderator or not. If anything, when I do see a new name, I try to read it. So let's cut that shit. I've never had nobody pay me off for no stories. Like, I don't got fucking 500K subscribers. I barely even break 10K views of Tribe T. Like, girl, who do you think I am? Like, what is going on? So she said, I finally got her. Okay, hold on. That's personal again. I'm not about to put her business out there. Hold on, blah, blah, blah. She said she agreed to read it. And that is true. I agree to read everybody's stories that follow the rules. Why would I not agree to do that? She said, I saw this video. She said she saw a video of mine and she was worried that I offended her. And she wanted to make sure the words in the video didn't have anything to do with me. And she did message me being like, oh, did that have something to do with me? Only me? No, it was not only you. I was getting a lot of messages from people being like, where's my story? Where's my story? Where's my story? And I did have to address it and be like, bro, be patient. I'm not going to skip anybody. I'm not going to get paid off. I'm not doing none of that shit. Like, I'm sorry. That's not how I roll. But sis, you were bombarding me. So yes, you were part of the problem. No, I did not make that whole statement about you, but you were part of the problem. That's all I'm saying. She said that resulted in me not only getting blocked, but her deciding not to read my story or any of the people that had messaged her. How do you know that? You don't know any of the people because you're the only one that's still blocked. I purposely kept you blocked. You better ask around, bro. In the words of Lovely T, you can't fucking influence me to do shit. You better ask around, bro. Like, what? I'm just so shocked that something so fun got turned into something so, like, what is this? Mind you, Mind you, I just purposely don't care. I just don't give a, and she also said, I don't give a fuck about my subscribers. I don't give a fuck, but I've been talking to you for 2 years, but I don't give a fuck. I've been talking to you for 2 years, but I don't give a fuck. And quiet as it's kept, you're low-key part of the reason why with my mental health, I had to get the fuck off Twitter. Like, you were driving me crazy. Like, I keep my line of communication very open with the tribe because, bro, I don't really hang out with a lot of people like that. A lot of y'all are my friends. So it's like, the fact that this is going on, like, what the fuck is this? Like, what is this? Look, all I'm going to say is be patient. Be patient. That's all I could say. Like, I'm just so shocked because I've never thought nobody would ever, like, just blatantly just threaten me, constantly dislike my video on a religious bit. And I knew it had to be somebody who, underneath it all, really fucked with me because you're here like this. Like, I knew. I should have known it was you, but I just really thought you weren't that, like, hurt. But apparently you're very hurt. And in this email, you did say, I'm going to address you real quick before I move on. You did say you expect an apology from me. I apologize for hurting your feelings and not being aware of the extent that I hurt you. However, we're not going to act like this is fucking normal. That's what we're not about to do. You said in the email yourself that I didn't want to respond to you because your problem was significant and wasn't a good title or none of that shit, blase, blase. It sounds to me like you're the one that wants the audience and I'm not giving it to you. This is the final and last time. I even told you in the email, bro, you might want to, redirect your energy into putting some growth and abundance for yourself and some healing for yourself. Because I am blessed and highly favored, baby. I'm sorry, you're not about to sit here and threaten me spiritually. Like, girl, what? And you think nothing bad is going to happen to you? Not that I'm going to do anything to you, but you really think something good is going to come from that? And the fact that you're so willing to just throw away your energy for something so minuscule, girl, that's you. That's you, girl. But yes, in the words of Lovely T, you not influence me to do shit. This is a free service, baby. This is a free service, okay? We about to start charging for the Tribe T podcast, and maybe then people like this will see how valuable shit is, but this is a free 99 service, okay? No pressure to spend no money. Like I always say, donations are appreciated, but never required, all right? Look, y'all. Talking about what did I miss? A spiritual... Look, y'all gonna have to rewind. Y'all gonna have to rewind that. I just had to get that off my chest. I have never been threatened through a Tribe T before. Ever. And then, quiet as it's kept, there have been people whose stories haven't even been read once. And you upset because you didn't get yours read twice? Like, there are people who are waiting, who I completely understand their frustration, that haven't even got their story read once. Girl. Look. I am a one-woman band, okay? I don't got no team. I don't got none of that. When you hit me up, you talking to me, okay? That's all I want y'all to know. And again, y'all, please do not ever feel like you cannot fucking check me, bro. You could check me always. If you feel like I'm dead ass wrong, I'm dead ass fucking wrong, bro. Like, what the fuck? I'm dead ass fucking wrong if I'm dead ass wrong. But this was too much. Like, this has been going on for years. Like, I don't even think... Well, I know for a fact y'all don't know the extent. Like, it's been years. Child. We got a few stories to read today. You talking about... Y'all are a mess. Talking about if she's white, blink twice. No, she's not white. But why does that fucking matter? It doesn't matter. Y'all are retarded. Oh my God. I need to stop saying that word. I'm sorry. Hold on. I need to stop saying that word. I just went on a rant, so my filter's a little messed up, and I just got done watching 90s comedy, but it doesn't excuse it, but just letting y'all know I am aware. Let me get out. Let me just stop. No, but the skin color does not matter, bro. It does not matter. I need to calm down. I started saying resplendent. I need to go back to saying resplendent. I'm sorry. That was a very resplendent situation, okay? Y'all in the chat talking about, is that a bad word? Look, that's the first word people ever tried to cancel me for when I got on YouTube. So I'm just trying to just be a good cookie, especially because I just got done snapping. Like, nothing is good comes from that. Tell me, I need some water. You right. Let me put this energy drink away. Right, it's been a bad word. It's definitely been a bad word. But yeah, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, y'all can go watch the replay. But please do not be worried about me. Again, I am very blessed. Like, I'm fine. Like, I'm fine. Like, I'm talking, this girl even talking about, I hit somebody and they broke their leg. Well, I've never broken a bone in my entire life. Like, I am very blessed and very highly favored. I have faith. Like, I'm good, bro. Y'all do not have to worry about me at all. But we about to get into this first story. Let me see. Which one should we read first? Let's do this one. It kind of fits the theme. It's called This Hoe is Delusional. Jesus Christ. Okay, so. See, but I be trying to be nice, but look, I need to chill. All right. It's called This Hoe is Delusional. Oh, and sorry for everybody that donated while I was ranting. Like, I do appreciate it. I'm going to go back and read all the messages once the live is over, but thank you guys again. Not required, but appreciated, okay? You ain't gonna get no handouts from me for doing it, but it's appreciated. All right, so this hoe is delusional, okay? She said, hey Naja, it's me again. My name is Kiera and this all occurred my senior year of high school and is still occurring sadly today since hoes cannot get it together. Y'all, if you got any beef that's from high school, bro, let it go. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. I just feel like, look, you're graduating. You're not going to see these people ever again. What's the point? Like, I don't know. Oh, you know what? No, you're right. Y'all are right in the chat. Like this stream. I just went on a rant for like no reason. Like the stream. If y'all are in the stream, like the stream. Like the stream. Okay, like the stream. But, yeah, if you got beef, high school beef, let it go. Like, let it go. It's dead. It's most likely originated in some BS anyway. But she said, I've been friends with these girls since middle school, mind you. And one of the girls is named China, I guess. China and me got that we look alike, so we started telling people we were cousins and have been close ever since. I'll include screenshots and photos. Okay, no, I actually can see the resemblance. Like, you know, some people just be like, oh, y'all are both brown skin with braids. Y'all are twins. Like, no, you guys actually have, like, facial features. You guys actually look related. Like, it's crazy. It's so crazy. Here, let me move this chat. I can't even see the live chat. I'm like, why is this going so slow? There we go. There we go. Okay. So, I'm about to say, I can't see all of y'all. Where's the people at? Who? Okay, I can see Aritasia, sorry if I said your name wrong. Indica Official, Anthony, Alexis, Nevea. Okay, I'm back up. Because I'm like, damn, I'm only seeing like the same few people. All right, we got the live chat back. That's what's up. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, I see y'all now. Okay, so, so fast forward to my senior year. China had a crush on this guy named Bill. A guy named Bill. There's people still naming their kids Bill. Like, I don't... Let me know in the chat. Am I being weird? But like, why are you giving your babies these grown ass names? Like Bill the baby, like Bilbert, like Bill, like, I don't know. Lil Bill. Okay, I guess. But y'all talk about Lil Bill. Yes, Kodak's name is Bill. I thought Kodak's name was Bob. Like Robert. Bill, Lil Bill, I don't know, y'all. I don't know, Billiam. So Bill and his crew were friends with me and my friends for a while now. So Bill was this nerdy guy who strictly dedicated his life to God. Oh, okay. And absolutely nothing else. So senior year, he made the basketball team and I hugged him and kissed his cheek. I swear to you, I wasn't thinking, wait a minute. Hold on. You kissed Bill? Why did you kiss Bill? I thought Bill was with your friend. So just because he made the basketball team, you hugged him and kissed his cheek. Why you kiss him? That wasn't for you. I mean, he doesn't belong to anybody, granted, but I don't know, girl. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Okay. I swear to you, I was not thinking about China or anything. Well, obviously. I was seriously happy for this guy since, of course, he was stressing about making the team. Mind you, he couldn't play for shit when he was on the court, but that's besides the point. So, who is Danielle? Who are these characters? We got China, Bill, and Danielle now. Who's Danielle? Am I missing something? Maybe this wasn't the best story to read first, because I'm like, okay, we got China. Now we got Danielle out of nowhere. Like, okay, all right. I'm just going to assume, like, Danielle's always been there. We're just going to pretend like Danielle is just always there. I don't know. So, Danielle was like, I salute you for being bold, but you broke girl code. Can you ask the audience? Like, low-key broke girl code. Like, just saying. Like, and she ran and told China before I had the opportunity to. China was mad at me, and even when I apologized sincerely, she told me I'm not mad. I just think it's weird. Plus, your apology didn't seem sincere, and I don't kiss no types of ass. So if she was mad, I wasn't gonna beg her to forgive me if she didn't want to. Eventually, she got over it, but things between us just got shady. The week after prom, we have a senior skip day, and girl, I am born and raised from Washington State. And this time it's raining outside, and why do these hoes want to go outside to the park and play a sport? I'm like, no. So I told them, hold on, I just realized something. You guys graduated, and this is what y'all mad about? This is what y'all are beefing for? I'm confused. I'm just confused on why you kissed her. Thank you. Y'all are saying in the chat too. I'm just confused on why you kissed her dude. Because you making it seem like you just like slipped and fell. Like, oh girl, I don't know. He just made that basketball team and I just decided that's what I wanted to do. Like, what? Right, Cora. That don't make no sense to me. Like, I don't know. Nevaeh talking about this story all over the place. No, for real, I'm trying to figure out, like, what is the straw that broke the camel's back? Like, why are y'all not cool till this day? Because so far, it's real petty. So far, both of y'all are delusional. So, again, her and Danielle were acting petty the entire little weekend. And, of course, we fell out once. I asked what the issue was. We didn't walk together or anything for graduation like we planned before, since I knew for a fact they kept bashing me to other people. Fast forward to the end of July, China texts me this simp paragraph. China sends me this simp paragraph that I responded to. I thought it was normal for friends to fall out, so I accepted her offer to meet her and Danielle and squash the BS. So peace only lasted till the first week of September. Once it hit September, I wasn't feeling China's new vibe. She was bragging about talking to a boy in relationships and being shallow as hell. Here's my thing though. Like, I'm so confused. So you said, so now you're not fucking with her because she's brags about talking to taken men. And Michelle, I don't know. Michelle makes a good point in the chat. Michelle said, so what is simp now? Because, like, what does simping mean now? Because I thought simping meant something else, like, before the gamers took the word. But I don't know, how do you paragraph a simp? I don't know. But, you said she was trying to clown me for not having my license. Oh, how do you have some license and no car? You still sitting your ass in the house. Anyways. Girl, okay, look. Look, girl. What we not about to do is shame somebody for going out there and getting a fucking license and not having the money to get a car. Like, that's what we're not about to do. But, you said she's bragging about talking to boys in relationships. That's pretty shallow, especially since, she was mad at you for, just kissing a boy on the cheek that she liked. So that is interesting. But again, because you did go and kiss a boy on the cheek that she liked, this just sounds so elementary, but I'm just saying, like, can you really be mad? Like, again, that wasn't her boyfriend. It's not like you were the other woman, but can you really be mad? And the whole shallow thing, I mean, y'all just be taking each other back just off history. Like, is that not shallow? But I don't know. I don't think it's cool that she rubs it in your face that you don't have a license. Like, that's not cool either, because some people can't even afford to get the license. So both of y'all are just being very childish at this point. So she says she starts thinking about the friendship, and it does truly take a few situations for you to self-evaluate. And I could say I'm not perfect at all by far, but she is toxic. Anytime I say something about my weight, she's like, you act like you have it worse. We all get laughed at. Even guys will come to her and openly body shame me, and all she would do is laugh. No, we can't do friends like that. We can't do friends like that because, look, how you gonna throw me under the bus just for a dude's approval? Like, that is so ugly. That is so ugly to me. Like, okay, you think that makes you look more attractive? Like, that's fucked up. I don't know. I think that's so fucked up when girls be trying to act all cute in front of these little dirty ass little boys. And they always be dirty. Because no real man would need to humiliate a woman in order to get another woman's attention. Like, I don't know. I just think that's very, I don't like that. Seems y'all in the chat don't like that either. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's mean. Even when I tried to, she also went around telling everybody the amount of money I spent on my prom dress as if it was her business. It's so funny to me how, like, teenagers that don't work always be talking about money. Like, I be like, look, your mama spent that much money on the dress. Like, I don't know why you going around school telling people what my mom spent on the dress. Like, what? Even when I tried to confront her with the things I've heard her say about me, her response was, I don't know, or to be honest, I don't remember. How do you suddenly not recall when you called my best friend and told her? Everybody she's gossiped about me to is people me and her have sat back and talked about. And if that's my karma, then I accept it and want to move the hell on. I know that's right. Anyway, she sent me, I'm just glad you're taking some ownership, because a lot of people be writing into me on some victim shit. Like, I'm glad you're taking some ownership and you're like, look, I was talking shit, she was talking shit, and at this point, I just want to get my karma and move on and just be better, because no, like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, bro. You stuck with this girl. Y'all was both toxic together. So it hurts to know that pretty much our entire friendship was a competition. Where'd that come from? Where'd that come from? She said she sent me another foolery paragraph and we stopped being friends. Since then, every few months, her and Danielle have posted our pictures with stickers on my face. That is so petty. And China is going around telling people I'm jealous of her. It hurts to know that pretty much our entire friendship was a competition with me. Especially since throughout it, okay, now I understand the competition part. Especially since throughout it all, I seriously tried to sit back and support her through everything. Recently, she followed me on Twitter, and when I went back, the notification is gone, so who knows? Is it weird I have trouble trusting anyone else? Is it bad my feelings were hurt? Thanks for reading, sis. I tried to avoid as much fluff as possible. Who, girl? So, to answer your question, no, I don't think it's weird that you have trust issues. Usually when you go through a nasty breakup with long-term friends, you could form trust issues. It's the same way as if you were in a long-term relationship with a romantic partner. You know, it happens. No, it's not bad your feelings were hurt. You're a human. Shit, even when I was reading that crazy-ass email I got from somebody that's been harassing me for freaking years, I still apologize for hurting them because they're human and it's a fact that I hurt them, obviously. Like, so no, do not feel bad, and it's not bad that your feelings were hurt. Now, your actions moving forward, take full accountability, leave this girl alone. It seems like all it is just constant bickering, nothing good coming from it. now you know it's not no, oh, we're long-term friends, we're gonna break up and make up and blah blah blah, that's what friends do. You need to reevaluate on like what is breakup worthy or not, I should say. But let me see, what do y'all got to say in the chat about this one? What do y'all say in the chat? Y'all been very vocal in the chat about this one here. Bad Llama says, is this a kindergarten or a preschool class? Jesus Christ, y'all better be nice. Kiki says friendship breakups be hurtful, right? Shay says she one of those seesaw friends that need you beneath them to go up. At least you are accountable and move on. Exactly. There are some people in the world like that. And I've had to distance myself from some seesaw friends as well. Like, no, I'm not about to boost you up by making myself feel like shit for you. Like, no. Talia says, I had to cut off a few friends from high school for being performative and hypocritical. To be honest, it happens. Right. Tezra says you don't owe her friendship. Like, K-Step Bala says, she'll find better friends. Right. I mean, it'll happen with life. You know, everything will slow down eventually, and it just is what it is. Teddy Bear Space says, y'all mean. Right. Stop being mean. Let her read her story. Damn. Lady Rebellia says, let those friendships go. There are more people in the world. Right. Like, definitely. Y'all know how I am. And I have to reel back a little bit because I know I can be a little bit more cutthroat, like in my real life relationships and shit. So I kind of have to reel back a little bit. But y'all know me. I could just cut people off, like, and just be fine. Like, I'm an introvert. I love being by myself. Like, it took a long time to get there. But, you know, so I try not to just be like, cut that bitch off. Cut her off. But in this case scenario, might need some you time, you know, might need some you time. But if you guys have any advice for her in the comments below, please leave her a comment in the comment below. Whew, girl. Right, that's how I feel. That's so OD. Talking about she mad because you kissed a boy years ago. That's the vibe that I'm low-key getting, honestly. Like, I'm getting the vibe of you started it. So, yeah. All right, let me see. What's the next one we can read? This one's some grown people tea. Y'all ready for some grown people tea since y'all in here complaining about people being in preschool and stuff with y'all mean asses? Get it together, Tribe. Don't do it. Don't be mean. Are y'all ready for some grown people tea? Oh, and happy birthday to Mimi. It's Mimi's birthday. Shout out to Mimi. Shout out to you. This entry is called Tribe T. I dated a pathological liar. Why are there all these people carpooling outside my house? Get from by my house. Sorry. It's called I dated a pathological liar. Let's get into it. So, hey Naja, first of all, I just want to say I love your channel. Well, thank you for the love, girl. I could use some love. Damn. I could use some love. Damn, like this video. I could use some love. Thank you so much. She said, my favorite series is The Call Center, but I found your channel in your story times. Yes, thank you so much, dude. So, anyway, let's get started. All of this happened over 10 years ago. I am a tribe elder at 33. Girl, look, that is not no tribe elder. We got people up in here that are like my mom and older's age. Like, you not an elder, you're still young. And I scrolled down. Your picture is so pretty. Like, you are a baddie for no reason. But she says she's 33. And I wanted to tell this story as a cautionary tale for all the young girls who watch your channel, okay? So I'm going to call this dude lowercase L because while this is definitely an L for me, it wasn't the biggest L. So I'm at lowercase L in middle school. I can't call this man lowercase L. I can't call him lowercase L. I can't do that. What? Talk about lowercase L. Girl, we're going to call him Larry. We're going to call him Larry, okay? We gonna call him Larry, y'all. Oh my God. Y'all got me cutting up. Y'all cutting up in this chat. Oh my God. Ooh, hold on. We got a super chat with a message. Let me read it. It is from Magali. Hold on. I have to wait until it scrolls up. It says, I gotta go to class, but you keep doing you, mamas. People will always want attention and will stop at nothing to get it. Shout out to 2 Pisces in the chat. Yes, I still love my Pisces, bro. Thank you so much, sis. What was I about to say? Oh, with classes, good luck on your classes. I just tested out last night. Like, good luck on your finals and stuff. Ooh, my goodness. Thank you for the donation. But yes, y'all, we gotta keep it positive, you know, keeping it positive. So we're gonna call him Larry. Larry. Living like Larry. So she met Larry in middle school. His locker was next to mine, so I saw him every day. I thought he was cute, but I wasn't interested. And to be honest, my 13-year-old self had more sense than my 20-year-old self, right? So we ended up going to the same high school and became friends. After a while, he started trying to get me to go out with him, but I turned him down, especially since he had a girlfriend. Hold on. So wait a minute. We ended up going to the same high school. So in high school, when you guys were young and dumb, he was trying to get with you while he had a girlfriend. Still, I would take that into consideration. Yes, he was young and dumb, but it's not like he was freaking 9 years old, sandbox as hell. Like, this was high school. You're looking for college prospects and shit. Like, you're not innocent, sir. Like, you knew you had a girlfriend, Larry. You knew you had a girlfriend. That's all I'm trying to say. But it just gives a better perspective, you know, of what's going on. So, already starting off on the wrong foot, right, Jay? Already starting off at the wrong foot. So, eventually he said all this about, I would leave her for you because we have been cool for so long. So I said, yes, but I'm no side chick, so dump your girlfriend. I'm bored. Fast forward a month, his sister confronts me about dating her brother knowing he had a girlfriend. Of course he had a lie ready, but I dumped him anyway. So y'all, you did start going out with him. Right? My Sham said, so we just gonna ignore my super chat. I'm not trying to have no attitude with you, but I know you just saw me reading. Like, I know you just saw me on the screen reading. Like, and then you talking about Sag season is the best, baby. Well, shout out to all the Sag in the chat. Well, shout out to all my Sag in the chat then. Shout out to y'all. But, so yeah, basically, like Jay said, we're off to a bad start. So this is in high school, just to catch y'all up. This is in high school. He had a girlfriend, okay? And she told him, you need to break up, all right? Or we're not getting together. And he said, fine, I'll break up with her. Then the sister hit her up and was like, sis, he's still with her. Strike two. No, girl, I wouldn't date him at all. Even in later in life. I don't know, because you're just showing me these could be patterns, bro. These could be patterns. Like, okay, let's see. Y'all talking about everybody angry today. Why y'all so aggressive? I don't know. I think it's because I came on the chat talking about me being threatened and shit. So I guess everybody got a little attitude. Everybody got a little attitude. Talking about us been started. Look. I already did start in the story. Sorry. Okay, so now that we're all caught up. So after she dumped him, we stayed friends and he continued to pursue me through high school, but I still didn't take him seriously, especially since he still had a girl. I wish I had kept that same energy. Did the girl know? Like, was the girl aware that, like, he was trying to pursue you that whole time? Like, did the sister ever tell the girl? I don't know. But we graduated and I went off to college, but I tried to stay in contact with my high school friends, including him. Why? I don't know about y'all. I don't know. Maybe I'm just drumming out, but I couldn't be friends with somebody who cheated on me. That just shows me you wouldn't do that to your friends and shit. Like, you wouldn't treat your friends. Think of it this way. How dudes be treating girls they be cheating on and all that shit, they would never do half of that shit to their friends. Like, so why would I want to be your friend? Like, I never understood that I've only had one ex that cheated on me. And they were the main one trying to be friends with me. I'm like, in what universe? I don't know. Y'all are better than me with that, I guess. But I couldn't just continue a friendship with somebody who blatantly disrespected me. Like, blatantly disrespect. That's like a blatant disrespect. What do y'all think? Is it just me? No, y'all in the chat are like, facts. Like, facts. I don't stay friends with exes, period. Me neither. I'm not gonna lie. Like, me neither. And I don't have any beef. It's just, what's the point? Like, what's the fucking point? Lizette talking about not me being friends with most of my exes. Look, that's a game that y'all can play, but I just feel like disrespect is disrespect, bro. Like, you disrespected me. Like, no. And then you disrespected my temple. Like, no, thank you. But she decided to stay friends with unloyal Larry. So Larry was home for break at the same time, so we started to hang out. Long story short, we started dating again. I eventually moved back in with my parents because I had a job close to them and I only had class a couple times a week. This meant me and Larry were spending more time together. Oh my God. Oh, why, girl? Why? Living like Larry. So, this was enough time for the lies to start rolling in. You know it doesn't take long. You know it don't take long. When he found out I was moving back, he told me he wanted to show me his new car, an Audi. Oh my God, please don't tell me this man was flexing. The same day he asked me to pick him up. Hold on, wait. So, you have a new Audi. You got an Audi or whatever. But I got to pick you up, though. I got to pick you up. Because the Audi was stolen. The Audi is conveniently stolen when it's time for me to come and see you. But it was always there. It's just not here now that I'm here. That's... Y'all. He think he Rico nasty, right? With the red Audi, like, what? So, he said his car was stolen. Yes, girl, I know. In my head, I knew he was lying. You knew he was lying. That's the funny thing. You knew his ass was lying, girl. You knew his ass was lying. I knew he was lying, but I just didn't have proof. And let's be honest, I was being dumb. So I picked him up. He would talk about his car a lot. And whenever I asked about his insurance, there would be... Whenever I asked about his insurance, there would be some crazy excuse. Why are you asking him about his insurance? That's how I know you knew he was lying. Because who does that? Who'd be like, hey, is your car insured? If you own an Audi, I would hope you have your vehicle insured. Like, are you trying to be like, oh, well, who are you insured by? Trying to see like, oh, well, you know, Pam's insurance would not be insuring an Audi. Like, I'm pretty sure you like, do you got Geico? You got Allstate? What you got? But these are some weird questions. Like, I'm dead right now. Y'all are killing me in this chat. Oh my God. Not the imaginary Audi. Oh, she trying to get a quote? She trying to get a quote, y'all. Hold on. So, he hinted at having this secret. Y'all, I'm about to die. Y'all, guess where this man worked? Guess where Larry work at? Larry said he has a secretive... Hold on. Wait. My eyelash is hurting me. Oh my God. This shit hurt. Oh my God. Look, y'all. He works at a secretive government job. And he has to take all these secret little steps to locate his car. So now we have the Secret Service looking for this man's Audi, I guess. Like, talk about we gotta take... Y'all, I am dead. Why? Oh, wait. I can't do this. Oh my God, girl, I would have had to leave him. It's crazy because I've been friends with the pathological liar before. They do weird shit like this. But it's like, girl. Okay, so I was side eyeing him like a motherfucker because he had a job at a regular retail store like me. And I didn't pay it too much attention though because I was working full time and trying to graduate. Look, no, see, we not gonna say that, sis. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Talking about, girl, I was too busy working and going to school that I just didn't feel the need to look into the fact that my boyfriend is lying about being a fucking secret agent, a totally spy head ass. Like what with the red Audi? I am dead. Like, let's just charge it like you said before. You was just being dumb. Let's just charge it. You need to call him out. That's the only way it works with pathological. That's what I had to learn. And it sucks, but usually when you do that with pathological liars, sometimes they be trying to put you in on their little schemes and you be like, no, sir, no, ma'am. Like, no, we're not about to do that. But you'd be surprised. You stop being a victim as much of their lies and bullshit. And then you start seeing how ugly things really are. And you're like, oh, hell no. This is horrible. You need to call him out. You need to call him out. Y'all going ham in this chat. He is doing the most, right? Oh, my God. Ooh, wee. So whenever I would tell him I was busy and had homework to work on, he would say that we could do homework together and ask me to pick him up. The whole time he would be trying to show me his computer and how complicated the stuff he working on, you know, because he's a secret agent, girl. He's a secret agent, girl. So I later found out that he hadn't been enrolled in school for years, and he was lying about that also. Now, one day I was complaining that I lost my Bluetooth headset, right? So he's all, oh my, he better not do what I think he's about to do, because I've had a bitch do this to me before, and like, oh my God. Now, one day I was complaining that I lost my Bluetooth headset. So he's all, come over, I have a surprise for you. So I get there. Oh, and did I mention he was living with his mom? Girl, we already knew he was living with his mom. And he has another Bluetooth headset all wrapped up with a bow. He said he threw the packaging away because he wanted to have it set up when I got there. I thought it was pretty thoughtful until I get a text from his mom the next day asking where her Bluetooth is. I already knew he stole, but I thought he was going to end up stealing from you and then re-gifting it to you like that girl from Cheapskates, the Cheapskate show. But no, he stole from his mother, which is worse. You stole from your own mother. Right, y'all talking about he's stealing like a damn baby. What is wrong with him? And Newly said, what is wrong with me? No, for real, I'm over here freaking living like Larry. He living like Larry. You stole from your mama, bro. Like, you stole from your mama, bro. Stealing like Larry. She told me to tell Larry to bring her headset home right now. Y'all, can you imagine like your boyfriend buying you like a dress and then the boyfriend's mom hits you up and is like, where's my dress? You better tell Larry to come home with my dress. Like, I would feel so embarrassed. Oh my God. I'm sorry, and y'all can call this grimy. Y'all can call this grimy. Y'all can call me grimy for what I'm about to say right now. I would have just took the headset and blocked him and never spoke to him ever again. Because your headset just randomly went missing. I wouldn't be surprised if he went and sold it or some shit. Like, y'all can call me grimy, but baby, that's your son. You know what type of dude he is. Like, no, I don't have any type of obligate. Nah. Look, y'all can call me messy, but I'm sorry. Talking about that's the government property. Look, right? Like, sorry, mama. Like, I'm sorry. I know Jelly talking about don't do that to mom, but look, she did it to herself with her trifling ass son. Like, I would have just needed to go. Like, why is he like that, right? Why is he like that? Klepto crazy for you. Like, what? Y'all. Look. So I look at him and I'm like, yo, is this your mom headset? He's telling me it's not. And I'm like, okay, well, why don't you let her have this one then? Like, let her have this headset. Because at this point, I'm done with all the lies. I break up with him and he blows my phone up and shows up at my house for a week. Then he kept trying to get me to give him a ride to work until he got his imaginary Audi back, right? Like, where is your Audi? I would have been like, bro, why don't you hit up the Secret Service and get a rental car? Why would the secret government job not give you a rental? Like, what? When none of that worked, he went silent for a few days. Then I get a text from his mom saying that Larry is in the hospital. Wait a minute. Where is this story going? Then I get a text from his mom saying Larry is in the hospital. He's in a coma. Before he left for work, he told me, so this is his mom talk, bro, y'all are about to gag. Y'all are about to fucking gag. Not his mama, right, Zay? His mom is lying too. Y'all are about to gag. Yo, the mom said, Larry is in the hospital. Somebody in the chat say, ain't we in our 30s? Look, the mama is lying for him. The mama is lying for him. The mom said, Larry is in the hospital, girl. Days of our lives as fuck. He is in a coma. That's how you know mama was watching way too much Days of Our Lives. This is why something told me to steal the Bluetooth from her ass. Because I feel like that was your Bluetooth. Because how does your Bluetooth go missing? And then out of nowhere, the mama Bluetooth go missing. That was your Bluetooth the whole time. Like, something ain't right about this. And now mama over here lying. Let me finish. Let me just read this. She said he is in a coma. Before he left for work, he told me some serious things about his job with the government, girl. And that if he didn't make it back, to tell you he loved you and has a lot of gifts for you on layaway, ready to pick up. I can't pick up the phone because I'm still at the hospital. Girl, shout out to Chicken Head. Talking about thank you for reading my story. It was funnier hearing you tell it. Well, thank you for sending it in, sis. All of these submissions are appreciated. Y'all be killing me. Oh my God. Y'all be killing me. So the mom is lying for him too now. He took his mom's phone. Okay, so y'all think Lib thinks he took the mom's phone. That sounds a little bit more correct. The lies we tell each other. Like, what? Oh, them psychological liar genes. Oh my God. Okay. Look. Oh, I ought to slap the shit out this man mama. Like, I'm sorry. I know that's so disrespectful, but look. This sounded ridiculous as fuck, but I had to make sure. Why? Why did you, girl? Why did you need to make sure? Why did you need to make sure? Like, what more further confirmation do you need that this man is full of it and full of a lot of it, girl? Oh my God. I had to make sure it was actually a lie before I said some ignorant shit to his mom. No, okay, I feel you on that because my first instinct was like, bro, I want to pop the shit out of his mom because you're playing on my phone. Like, stop playing on my phone. So I feel you. You're like, all right, let me reel back a little bit before I pop off. Okay, I understand. But I hope you did not go to the damn hospital because that's unnecessary. So I called his sister who lives out of state. I pretended to believe the text and was like, hey, are you coming back? She asked why and what I meant. And I read her the text from the mom. She hung up and called me back in less than 3 minutes. Larry had been, ooh, you was right. You called it. Larry had been using his mom's phone and was obviously at home playing. I texted his mom's phone and I said, I hope they hurry up and carry his ass to the morgue. I know that's right. Like, you're not about to keep playing on my phone. I then called my cell phone provider and changed my number. It sucks, but sometimes it does have to come to that. Shoot, I almost thought about changing my number. Shoot, I changed my email after getting, like, bro, it happens. Sometimes you just got to do it. I know it may seem like it's never going to work, but that's the first step you could take if somebody's harassing you. Change how they can contact you. If there's no contact, then that's it. So I was pretty turned off from dating for a while, but the next guy I went out with ended up being my husband. Oh, okay. So the moral of the story is stop letting these dusty dudes waste your time. Dump him, sis, and don't take him back. They will lie or cry or whatever, but that don't have a damn thing to do with you. He's taking up space and time from your soulmate. If y'all are wondering, I am a Scorpio. I don't remember his sign or birthday, and I had to go to dig to find a picture I hadn't deleted or thrown away. Thanks for reading my story. Sorry this is so long. Let me know if you want to hear about the uppercase L. You know, the biggest L she's taken. She's attached some pictures. Okay, so the first one is of him at my table at prom when he should have been with his girl. Why does he look like a grown-ass man at prom? Like, this man got a goatee and shit at the prom. Like, what the hell? Okay. The second one is me getting ready for prom, stress-free because I refuse to go with him. Oh, you look so pretty. Oh my God, yes. 90s vibe. Yes, disposable prom photos. You look so pretty. Oh my God. Yes, snatched waist. Yes. I'm here for it. You are so pretty. Yes, I'm here for it. Girl, look. Larry was a liar. Larry was a liar. Y'all want me to draw Larry? I don't even think I got paper over here today. Yeah, I don't even have paper. I just have a marker. I can't draw Larry. Larry just looks like everybody else, though, girl. I'm not about to lie. He looks like... I'm trying to think, what celebrity does he look like? He just looks very average. I can't explain it, but she's very pretty. He did have an old man named Lil Larry. But y'all, look, pathological liars, I just wouldn't... When you catch them once, believe them. You catch it once, believe it, move on. I'm glad that you got that out the way. I'm glad that nothing like super, super crazy happened and he was just playing on your phone and shit like that. Like, I'm glad he's gone. You talking about uppercase L is my father. T, Jesus, y'all going hard today. I'll put this chat on the screen. Y'all going hard today. Nevaeh said, I swear to God, my friend's mom died. She texted me and told me, and I told her, girl, shut up, yo, mama not dead, because she used to lie about everything. I felt so bad. No, that be the shit, though. That's another thing. I don't know if y'all peep, but if you do know pathological liars, usually that fucking cry wolf shit, it ends up happening. They end up speaking that shit into existence. Like, I'm so sorry about your friend, but that's not an uncommon situation. It happens a lot. Where it's like you over here playing all these games, trying to get attention. Like, the main one is the whole pregnancy one. Like, oh, I'm pregnant. Now you really pregnant. You crying. You don't know what to do. And you scared and shit. Like, girl, you was just over here trying. No. I hope you apologize, though, because, damn, I would have felt so shitty. But in the same breath, you can't be like, bitch, you shouldn't be crying wolf when somebody's mom just passes away, you know? But all I can say with pathological liars, bro, physical evidence to avoid situations like that where you end up, you know, calling somebody out and you end up being dead ass fucking wrong. Tangible evidence, physical evidence. You get what I'm saying? Lying is a full-time job, Nani, you're right. These people are, it's constantly, and because they have to keep up with all of them. And they need to keep up with who knows what and who knows the truth. And it's too much. I've seen them in action. Like, it's crazy. And usually it always all tumbles down at once. Every time. And then they just build it back up. Crashes on them every time. Being a pathological liar must be so exhausting, bro. So exhausting. But Yeah, y'all. I can't, y'all. I can't. I'm glad that you got out of that because that man was a loony. That one should have been called this whole delusional. That man was delulu. Like what the hell? Somebody sent me a video. What is this? What is this video? Y'all, I'm scared. What is this? Oh my god. What? Hold on. What is this? Y'all, these girls are burning somebody's stuff. Hold on, I gotta show y'all this. These girls are about to burn somebody's stuff up. I swear to God. Let me put y'all chat on the screen. Yes, somebody is trying to burn somebody's stuff up. It looks like they're trying to burn somebody's hoodie up. Why? Why are y'all trying to burn up people's stuff? You wouldn't like it if someone was burning up your stuff. It's titled Burning Hoodies and Smoking Green Tea. Burning Hoodies. Oh, this isn't the right email. Hold on. Burning Hoodies. Like, I wouldn't appreciate somebody. And then it's like, bro, y'all look like. Oh my God, y'all. Y'all, I am not condoning this behavior, but I do want y'all to see what I just saw because, hey, that's how we do it in the Tribetea. You know, when I see some shit, I show y'all. So I'm going to download this and I'm going to just show y'all this video real quick. And y'all could see for yourselves what I just saw. Oh, y'all, please do not be like, I love getting videos. Don't get me wrong, but it's like, please don't send me anything of y'all committing any crimes or anything. Like, I'm only going to show this because I don't know why they burn a hoodie. You know what? Let's read the story first. How about that? And then, here, I'm going to put it in here. And then we could figure out why they were burning hoodies because I want to know also, like, whose hoodie is it? Is it somebody's boyfriend? Like, is it somebody's girlfriend? Like, I don't know. Here, I'm trying to figure out a way to put this video up here. Sorry if it's a little quiet. I know my people watching this in future tense, it confuses them a little bit when I get quiet. So I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get this set up. I was not expecting a video. Ooh, let me turn it off. What are y'all doing? Like, what are y'all doing? Jesus Christ. What are y'all doing? Like, what are y'all doing, child? Okay, let's get into this story. Y'all talking about I'm not going to act like I wouldn't burn nobody's stuff up. Look, well, I'm not burning up nobody's property because I wouldn't want my stuff burnt up. Okay? I don't want my stuff burnt up. So I wouldn't burn up nobody else's stuff. But this is called Burning Hoodies and Smoking Green Tea. Okay? So, hey Naja, I love your videos. I hope you're doing well. And I have... Hold on. Wait a minute. Skirt. I have been watching your videos since I was 12 and now I'm 15. Whoops. Look, that's not whoops on me. That's whoops on your parents not fucking monitoring your shit. That ain't no whoops on me, girl. Like, I don't know. But congrats on finally being of age to submit a Tribetea. So actually, wait, isn't the age 16? I think I changed it. Y'all remind me in the chat. Did I change the age to 15 or 16? Remind me. Because y'all know I will skip shit. I don't give a damn. I will skip. If it does not follow the rules, I will skip it. Let me know. Remind me because I don't remember. 15? Wait, 15? Okay, yeah, I don't think it is 15. I think it's 16. Y'all talking about the age limit is 26. If y'all don't stop. Okay, it is 16. That's what I thought. So, I'm not going to read the stuff. But all I do want to show y'all is this video of these kids. Like, is it going to play again? I'm trying to show y'all this shit. Look at this. Okay, I got to refresh it. Is that how it works? Me personally, I don't think they was ever gonna do nothing. Like, that's literally the whole video. What was the reason? 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 That's what I'm saying. Who bought the lighters? Talking about you low-key want context. No, because I know I've been catfished. Y'all didn't even burn the hoodies. What are y'all doing? Y'all just trying to send me a saga of y'all being badass kids. You're not old enough to be on the Tribetea. I'm sorry. Not Gasolina. Y'all, look, next case. This one is called, what is this one? Oh, the time, are y'all ready? The time my best friend / my family made me homeless. That's what we're about to read, okay? Oh, we just got a super chat. Oh, shout out to Nevaeh. She said my B-day is December 13th and I turned 16 so I could finally set in a Tribetea. Yup. Right? Like, look, as long as you're of age, we could do it. But, and regardless if you're 16 to 18, I still don't want to hear you be nasty. But I hope y'all would know that by now. But I'm going to get into the time my best friend / family made me homeless. Girl, I wonder what the hell happened. Because usually when I hear people with this narrative, it's usually them. I'm not going to lie. Let me know in the chat if it's just me. But usually when people's family say fuck you, it's usually the person. That's just in my experience. Yeah, like, how did somebody make you homeless? But we'll see. I'll stay open-minded. It's just I've noticed a lot of people that I have met that do say, oh, my friends and I'll just be completely candid. I know for a fact there's somebody out there that probably think that I made them homeless just because I didn't let them sleep on my couch. So I don't know. I'm not trying to be like everybody trying to be on some victim mentality or nothing, but I'm not going to lie as if I don't have a bias going into this already, just dealing with other of my peers and my old friends who have been homeless or just in between places who haven't tried to come at me like I'm like the shittiest person because I wouldn't leave my couch up, when it's like we all have shit going on. But I'm going to be open-minded because some people's family can be trash, you know? You never know. But I'm just letting y'all know that's where my head's at going into this story, okay? So she says, my name is Kim. I am now 28, but this happened when I was 25. So here is some backstory. My best friend of over 15 years and her family, and she's named Bridget. At the time, I had been struggling with addiction to hard drugs and living in Key West. Okay, here we go. Again, I know maybe I'm coming with my bias. I already told y'all my bias coming in. But you telling me that you had a hard drug problem? When you got a hard drug problem, I think the drugs made you homeless. Assuming here, still haven't read yet, but you came out the gate talking about, you know, you struggling with you were struggling with hard drugs. Maybe the drugs had you let me stop. So, and you living in Key West, girl. It had been a crazy year, but that's a whole other story. Anyway, I lost my good job and apartment. I decided to get help and went to a rehab in Miami. I was graduating from that program in early July with the plans of moving in with a guy friend in Miami. Two weeks before that was to happen, I lost my job and with my paycheck only had enough money for rent for 2 weeks and maybe like $100 extra with no job. So the last minute, I chose to move to Palm Beach with my best friend and her dad who had health problems. Oh, and her, okay, hold on. hold on. Okay, so now we got the living history, okay? So her living history is she went to treatment, and then she got out of treatment and decided to go be roommates with somebody in Miami. Miami's expensive as hell. Being homeless in Miami is not uncommon. It's the same way as how you could be homeless in California. A lot of people want to go follow their dreams, and that shit doesn't happen for everybody. I always say, and I know a lot of y'all be hard on me about homelessness, bro, but like, I'm sorry. It's just hard for me when able people I don't know, and it's just hard for me. It's hard for me. I'm sorry. Because I'm like, okay, and then out of all places to live, you go to like the most expensive place in Florida. Like, living in Florida is not expensive. It's just all the places people want to live at are. Like, I don't know. But let me stop. My thing is, though, if you're overcoming drugs, I would not have went to shack up with a friend in Miami. I would have probably went and stayed with family first. That would have been like the first thing I did. Who were the people that like supported you to go get help? Those would be the people that I would go. You get what I'm saying? But I don't know. I wouldn't have moved to Miami, a very expensive spot, and being a roommate with somebody. I don't know. But she said, and then you living with your best friend and your best friend's dad who has health problems. It's just a lot going on. It's just a lot going on, girl. So, oh, and she living with somebody with a baby. So she moved. So then after she went to Miami and it didn't work with that roommate, then she moved to Palm Beach with her best friend with her dying father and a 7-month-old baby. Now we had lived together before, also with her dad, because she had always lived with him, and they were super close. But it never worked out and would hurt our friendship for a while, which is why I was so hesitant to move there in the first place. But I was starting over brand new from scratch. I had left all my belongings in Key West, so this just worked. Note, anytime I lived with her and her dad, I always paid rent. But he would be cool and let me move in and not pay till I started working, and just always treated me like family, right? So fast forward, I come up there in July. I quickly get a job, but it's part-time and the pay is shit. I find another job, but her dad would have to drive me and the hours sucked. He pretty much made me go out and find something better, which was good. So I have a decent waitressing job now. Look, bro. Again, not trying to be insensitive. Especially now in 2020, it's very easy to go homeless. I just want to make that clear because I see you guys talking about homelessness in the chat. And, you know, it is really easy to, you know, become homeless. You never know. But I can't help it but to say these things, again, with my bias. I'm telling y'all straight up, I got a bias. Why did he have to make you go out and find something better? Why did he have to, like, make you go out and do that? Wasn't that something you just wanted to do? Maybe I'm being too hard. Y'all could get me the fuck together if I'm being too harsh. If I'm being way too harsh. But it's just a lot of things like, oh, well, I pay rent, but sometimes he don't let me pay. I don't know. And then the fact that, like, you've already lived with her before and it did not work. I could see how it's, like, your last resort so that you may have to stay with her. I get it, but is it worth burning a bridge indefinitely, though? Especially, I don't know. This is a tricky one, girl. This is a tricky one because I see both sides because I've been there. Like, I've had, like, love for somebody who was in your situation, and it sucks when you care for people who are going through shit like that. But then when you add drugs, it's a lot. Like, you know, it's like I feel for both sides. Like, nobody wants to be homeless, especially as a woman, and nobody wants to be taken advantage of for someone who's not their child at the end of the day, you know? It's a slippery slope, y'all. So I'm helping take care of her dad, running his errands, etc., but he's letting me use his car, so it's fair. At the time I moved in, Bridget was supposed to be living with her sister and her on-again, off-again boyfriend / baby dad. What? what? There are too many people involved here. That's another thing I will say. If you are struggling with the housing situation, my advice to you is try to not get in a situation where there are multiple families in one house. Because this is too much. This is too damn much. Like, child, Jesus, I don't know. I just feel for everybody involved. But shout out to Mark for the super chat, dude. Congrats on your semester, bro. That shit is not easy to do. But I do feel you. I feel you. Who said that? Alexis. I do agree that she's trying. You know, she's trying for sure. But I feel like she more so is trying to stay afloat where she is rather than trying to save up and get the hell out. I feel like she is settling, you know, for a lot of the bullshit. Because at the end of the day, that's a really crappy living environment. There's like 3 different families in there. And I feel like you're saying, okay, fuck it, I'll deal with it. But, girl. Look. Carmen said, girl, listen to you like a podcast while writing this term paper. Love from Alabama. Yes, shout out to Bama. First live, gang. Yes, well, we will have a podcast soon, so you could actually hear the voices of the people and me talking to them, you know, face to face, and not just me responding to their email likes. So stay tuned for that. I know I keep talking about it. I appreciate y'all patience. I like, seriously, I appreciate y'all patience because I have been talking about that shit for a while. But okay, so back to her story. She lived with all these people. Okay, she lived with all these little families and shit. So blah, blah, blah. Right now, she's talking about the family baby daddy. Okay, so looking back, I know that she was having mental health issues and was not herself due to the toxic ass relationship. But I also was going through my own shit. Like at that time, it was probably September. I remember one day just getting depressed. It didn't get better until honestly somewhat recently. This was also when the hurricane was coming. I don't remember which one though. I was the one in the house to buy. I was the only one in the house to buy anything for this. Now, I mentioned before how we had lived together multiple times, but it never worked out. Usually, I would end up feeling like shit was unfair and or she would start being a major bitch. So that started happening again. Well, obviously, girl. I was doing so much for everybody, including taking care of the baby, because like I said, she wasn't in good. Okay, look, I'm just going to say this. I'm going to say this. I think the reason why, I think it finally clicked for me. But then I don't know, because I've had people do some selfish ass shit to me to not be homeless. So I can't even say that. Because I was about to say, maybe I'm just too selfish to be homeless, because if I don't have my own fucking bed, I'm not about to be paying for diapers for other people's babies. I'm not about to be fucking putting gas in your grandpa's car. Like, I'm not about to be doing that. You get what I'm saying? So it's hard. I was about to say, man, maybe you just a little bit more selfless than me, but I know for a fact, just dealing for somebody who burned me to not be homeless, I know that fucking struggle. Like, you're desperate. You'll do anything. Maybe you just are too kind. You are a kind soul. You're willing to live with all these people. Like, you went back to live with a best friend that didn't work out. You taking care of her sister's babies with the toxic baby daddy. That's another thing. How you got both parents in the house and you taking care? And Shay said, Shay was like, she thinks she did all that to feel like that was her way to not feel like a burden, to be honest. The way that you don't feel like a burden is to pay rent for your space. But then again, it's a weird situation because what is space here? You have all these families in the house. Like, what is your personal space that you're paying rent for, you know? This is just a mess. But I'm sorry, fuck trying to feel included in shit. I'm trying to feel included in my own home. I'm trying to get the hell out of here. Like, I wouldn't be paying no diapers, none of that. You got 2 able parents. But I do see your point of view, Shay. I see where it's like you want to feel like you're doing something in the house. Girl, pick up a broom. I don't know. I'd rather keep the house clean than taking care of somebody else's baby. Like, you know, how many people are in the house? So you have the girl who's homeless, who's now living there. You have her best friend's dying, pretty much dying dad, rest in peace. She did say he ended up passing away. So he's very old, dying father. Then you have the girl's sister. Then you have the sister's baby daddy. And then you have a 7-month-old baby. No, for real, pick up a broom. Like, it is there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Like, I feel for everybody in this scenario. I feel for your best friend who has to stick and take care of her dying father. Meanwhile, her sister getting her ass beat by her boyfriend. Like, I feel for her. I feel for the baby that has to grow up in that. I feel for, I don't feel for the boyfriend. He's a piece of shit. He needs to be a man and get his family their own home and stop, doing all that shit. I feel bad for old girl because she doesn't have anywhere to go. Because why wasn't your family your first choice? You just ran to the most expensive city in the state of Florida to live right out of rehab. Like, her family's not there for her. It's like everybody is being done shitty in this situation. There is no winners. All while she's still recovering, right? Like, there is no winners at all. Period. Like, none. This is so sad. Y'all. So, she said, I was doing so much for everybody, including taking care of the baby, because like I said, she wasn't in a good space mentally, okay? So I knew her sister had a room at her house and had offered to let me stay there if I paid her like $5, she would give me rides to work and shit. So one night lying in bed with Bridget, I told her I'm going to move in with her sister. How about I do this and within 24 hours, Bridget asks aside she's going to come back to her room at her sister's. Hold on. I'm confused. Who offered you the room? So, Bridget says there was a room at her sister's house and it offered to let me stay there if I paid her $5 to give me a ride to work. So then Bridget, and then you said one night I was laying in bed with Bridget. That's how I know y'all are all squished up in this fucking house. Y'all laying in the same fucking bed beefing. Bro. Talking about, I told her I'm going to move in with her sister. How about I do this and within 24 hours, Bridget's ass decides she's going to come back to her room at her sister's. So basically, there was another place. And then all these people decided to come and live with the daddy. And now everybody's living with the daddy. And you're like, okay, well, if everybody is over here, if you don't mind, I would like to go to the apartment nobody is at. And Bridget was like, you know what? That is a great idea for me because it's my family, bitch. Bye. Like, what? But my thing is, if you had an agreement with the sister, that would have been the agreement with the sister. So were you just calling dibs on a room? Like, this is a whole lot of in my goddamn Zoe voice. This is a whole lot of. I'm sorry. So, she says, we barely are speaking at this point, and it's just whatever. She didn't last long staying there anyway, and we completely stopped talking. Well, her and her sister are super close, so I thought it'd be awkward, but at this time it wasn't. Her sister, we're going to call Bernadette, and her husband, William, had to move out of the house because it was being foreclosed. Girl, so you about to go squat? Wait. Because I'm about to say, why don't they go live at the house? Okay, so the house is being foreclosed on. So they're like, you can go and squat there. Here's my thing. Not trying to minimize your situation at all. And again, I've never been in your shoes. So please don't think I'm coming for you personally. I just want to ask a question. Like, if you had enough money to pay somebody $5 a day, right? $5 a day to take you to and from work. You could literally save up, just doing the same example that we use with the driver's license. I still don't think you should be picking on somebody for not having a fucking license. I think that's very petty. But the price of a license is also pretty petty. If you could afford $5 for a ride and shit, that's literally like, and then you can go to the library or go to the DMV and take all your testing and stuff there. Like, there's ways, like, that's all I'm saying is, like, there is ways to get around it. I just feel so bad that throughout this whole story, the person that sent it in to me has just been so dependent on other people kind of like paving a way, if that makes sense. Because you're dependent on, even though, yes, you were, holding your own and pulling your weight. But I'm just like, bro, I just don't see how this fucking happened and how it's just so easy to just, I don't know. Here, let me read y'all chat. Tay just said, yeah, that's harsh, Naja. I love you, but damn, that hurt. Because I was working my ass off to get the fuck out of that shelter. I'm just glad my son didn't have to be there with me. But I meant, you meant no harm. Yeah, I meant no harm. Like, I'm not trying to comfort nobody personally because, again, I've never been in those shoes before. And it is easy to slip into some homelessness in 2020. It's just where I'm confused with this situation in general. I don't know if this is your story or not. But where I'm just confused is like, how did we get here? It went from we're having a disagreement to everybody was setting this stuff up for me. The sister is setting me up this place. So now I'm about to go and stay in a foreclosed house. Like, I'm just confused on how we got here. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I again, because I haven't been here, it's hard for me to like even be real. I'm being so real with y'all. Like, I'm being so real with y'all with how I feel. Like, usually I would just shut the fuck up and be like, well, it's probably gonna hurt some people's feelings, so fuck it. But honestly, bro, I know people say it happens like that, but you were living in this house for an amount of time, bro. Like, and then, oh, girl didn't have no kids. So, like, that's why, and it's a difference because even with your situation, hold on, my chat is moving way too fucking fast. But even in, like, your situation specifically where you went to a shelter, I'm just confused because you went to a shelter. I don't know your business, so I don't know how you got into your predicament. Yes, people get homeless from mental illness or maybe this or that. Baby was on drugs. She probably burned all her bridges with her family. I still haven't figured out how her family fucked her over yet. But I just don't get it. Like, this situation is just wild to me. I'm sorry. I don't get it. Hold on. Let me just keep reading. But I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Like, nobody wants to be homeless, Nobody wants to be homeless, bro. So, her sister, they let me be in the house I was foreclosed on. They offered me to move into the new place they were going. I wasn't sure what to do, but really didn't have any other options. The new place was easily 30 minutes from my job, but I figured I'd just find a closer job. Also, my mental health is just getting worse and worse at this point. I'm really depressed. So I move with them and all is good at first. Bernadette finds out she's Y'all, I'm really trying. I am really, really trying. I'm really trying. I'm really trying. I am really, really trying. I'm really trying. And I'm seeing y'all in the chat are saying stuff like, some people can't even save up $400, blah, 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 blah. Y'all, I have literally sent people in my Instagram DMs $40, $30, $25 for hotel rooms. I've literally sent tribe members. I've paid for tribe members to have places to sleep at night. Please do not think I'm being this evil, insensitive, privileged person. Nigga, I only get paid once a month, okay? And it ain't on no fucking Queen Naija Broom family check. It's not. So let's just say that I'm not trying to come off privileged or none of that. I've worked a normal job for a long time, okay? I worked a job where I was making fucking $5 an hour, okay? Like, I get it. But my thing is like, maybe because I'm just such a hustler, like, I just could not make myself so dependent on somebody to the point where, I don't know, it's just so weird how, like, it turned into you moving in with your best friend to now you're living with your best friend's sister and the abusive alcoholic boyfriend and something, and like, I don't know. It's just crazy to me. And I just noticed the same pattern from people that I knew that were homeless from my past, where I was like, nah, sis, because obviously something's going on. Like, you're not about to live with me. There's a pattern here. I would notice they would be living with like a friend of a cousin of a friend of a friend of a friend of a cousin. And it's like, I don't know. I just see that as it's too dependent to me. I just couldn't see myself. I would see myself in a hotel, in a motel, paying $25, $30 a night before that. I don't know, but that's just me personally, and that's why I have a really hard time because I've never been through that experience, and that's why I always ask y'all. And I haven't been through something. That's what y'all are here for, like, you know, because I just can't wrap my head around it, you know. And you're right, y'all saying mental health. She is saying she's depressed, you know, and people don't just go to drugs for no reason, child. But I'm just saying, like, and that's another thing, Kellyanne, that's how I feel. Like, people can only help you so much. And, like, even at the beginning of this, where she's like, the dad made me go out and get a job, like, that's why I feel like it's partially a mentality. Because it's like, why does somebody have to make you go do that? You like living here, dog? And I know you don't like living there. I don't think anybody in that house like living there. Like, it seemed like that was just a whole bunch of people. It's just too much. It's just too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. But again, like I said, y'all, I was coming in with a bias. I already told y'all. But my heart definitely goes out to her. But I'm going to finish reading her stuff because her stuff isn't even done yet. I keep talking. I'm so sorry, girl. I keep interrupting your story. So they do move in, and now the sister is pregnant again from, you know, the abusive dude. And the new place, blah, 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 blah. So then she's drinking and smoking while pregnant, child. And so does the husband. Before that, we would all drink at night together. And for a while, me and her husband would smoke alone together in the bathroom. You need to get away from them. And this is what I expected as well. Because I'm like, why? And now it's making sense. You're using. It seems to me like you're one of those people, you're one of those addicts that cannot drink and smoke and shit. Why are you drinking and smoking with them? And then I know you're fucked up because you drinking and smoking with a pregnant person. Like, girl, you need to get out of here. You need to get out of this situation. No one's going to get you out. You got to get yourself out. Because the second, when you be clean, bro, I'm telling you, all these opportunities start opening up. People don't have a problem helping somebody who's clean. You got to stop with the drugs. I really hope that this is all past tense and that you're good now. Because it's them drugs. Because that's the only thing that makes sense. Because I know nobody likes being homeless. Nobody likes it. So now it's making sense. It's making sense now. Because these people are bringing you down. They're fogging your head up even worse. This is so sad. You need to leave them alone. I feel bad for the babies the most. This is a mess. Whoo, child. I hope y'all reading this chat. This chat going in. So, yeah, it was messy, but it gets worse. So I started looking for a job closer to the new job, to the new place, to the new apartment. But it's hard because I don't have a car, and we literally just moved to, I guess, like the middle of nowhere. She said, I get a couple of interviews and I'm waiting to hear. I also am working at my old job still, but had called out for like a week to move, and because it was costing me $30 plus an Uber to get there just one way. I was also pretty much broke. Needless to say, I was super stressed at this time. So I was stressed and depressed and spent a lot of time in my room. Some tips for anybody who is dealing with that scenario. Because a lot of people do say partially the reason why they are homeless is because, you know, it costs to get to work. And however long it takes you to get to work, that costs as well, you know. If I were you, and like I said, that's why I tell you, bro, I see myself, if it ever hit the fan, I would be at a $25, $30 hotel, bro. Like, I just don't depend on people in that sense. But usually people will go to like one of those hotels or something that is in the middle of a highly, you get what I'm saying? I used to be that person who used to, oh my God, my friend homeless, let me go and help them out. I used to go on Google Maps, look at the hotel where they were living at, and search everything in that area. Go to the library, get some applications. Again, maybe that's why I'm being so harsh, is because I've tried to be Captain Save-A-Ho to people like this before. But that's my advice to anybody that are dealing with cities that are like Jacksonville, where you need public transportation to work and stuff. I would go and try to find like a metropolitan area or like that where you could stay in the center of everything and walk to where you need to be. You get what I'm saying? It's shitty, bro, but hustling is shitty. And that's why I feel bad, because I know I've never been homeless, but I know what it feels like to nickel and dime and hustle, bro. Like, it just sucks. It just sucks, bro. So shitty. So, now remember, that couple already had a kid, right? You get what I'm saying? They already got a kid. And this is the kid that she used to take care of when it was a baby. The kid's like 4 or 5 now. All right. Well, one night, William, that's the aggressive baby daddy, and I had been drinking and smoking together. That's another thing, girl. How you just hanging out with this man and he just toxic? Just a I mean, you got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. Scratch that question. I know the answer to that. You got to do what you got to do. That's their house. You got to do what you got to do. But damn. It was just me and him, and we were talking about waking me up in the mornings. I made a bad joke about if their son did... See, now these are the drugs talking. These are the drugs. She said they were talking, okay? And she had made a bad joke about if their son did something, I would just kick him down the stairs. It was a bad joke. I was drinking and high, but it was a joke. This is why out of everybody, I'm the most concerned for these kids. Because I'm pretty sure they have strangers around them kids that would say some dumbass shit like that and actually do it. Like, yeah, it may be a joke, but y'all are all on drugs, bro. Like, I didn't find that funny. Like, why would you joke about kicking the little baby down the stairs? And this is somebody that they trusted you to take care of for a long time. Like, that was you pulling your weight, remember? And you would just joke about something like that? Girl. So William got really mad and aggressive about it. That's another thing. This man's aggressive too, girl. Ooh, girl. I apologize and even was crying over it because he kind of scares me. Plus, I'm so insecure with everything at this point. It gets resolved though, but I did notice the next day Bernadette was on his side. Well, duh, she's gonna be on his side. That's her baby. You know, like, that is her baby. You just said you were going to fucking... And then let's not act like drunk minds don't speak sober thoughts. What if they're like, bro, you would have kicked her? No. And I want to address one thing that I keep seeing in the chat. A lot of people are suggesting that this girl should do sex work because she's homeless and that if you're a woman, there's no reason, blah, 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 blah. Look. Let's stop acting like sex work is this easy meal ticket out, okay? Sex work is physically draining, mentally draining, emotionally tiring. And from what it sounds like, this person has a lot of stuff going on. And doing sex work does not seem like a liberating idea for her. I'm sorry. Me personally, I'm not a therapist. I ain't know none of that. But just from what I've read, I do not think no sex work would be good for this girl. Not everybody want to pop, poom, poom, okay? Look, it's either in you or it's not. Okay? It's either in you or it's not. Let's be real. And if she is that desperate and decides to do it, then that's her business. But I just wouldn't have the narrative of, oh, you broke, bitch. You're ridiculous. And you're in your 20s. You better pop that poo-poo, that poo-nan. Like, I don't know. That shit ain't for everybody, bro. That's just not for everybody. That's not a bag for everybody. That exactly, Jasmine. That could also get her back into drugs as well. So... there is other ways to hustle, bro. It's not all the same. It's not just the naked hustle. There's a lot more hustles. But, yeah, Bernadette is on his side. Rightfully so. That's her baby. So that's one thing about all of them is that I know at the end of the day, I am the odd man out. And they will always have each other's back over what? Because they are family and you're not. You butted in somewhere and then you just moved to what was convenient to you, and now you're in this situation. You're the odd one out. They're technically doing you a favor. Yes, you're right. You are the odd one out. That's why you take this opportunity to grind, not spend money on their babies, not fully stock their refrigerator, buy food for you, buy your toilet paper, buy your stuff, you know, and it's so shitty it has to be that way, but you gotta be selfish. I'm not saying go and rip people off. That's why earlier I was like, bro, maybe the problem is people just aren't willing to go the extra mile, but that's not true. Human beings get desperate, you know? But in this situation, you personally, I'm going to need you to be a little bit more selfish for your happiness and your well-being, you know, like, because this is crazy to me. We got another Alma says she is depressed / an addict, Naja, and was probably stuck in that negative cycle. The people around her aren't worth crap. I know that's right. And she is emotionally trapped. Yeah, this is just all around bad. I agree with you. So I mentioned I was broke as fuck at this point, right? So, girl, when was you not broke? Like, this is just sad. So at this point, Bernadette has said when I moved in that I was welcome to eat some of their food if I needed to. So I made some ramen noodles one time. Another time I made a frozen pizza, which I had bought, but fell asleep leaving the pan on the stove. Granted, just the pan, which is basically clean anyway. Let me guess. They about to try to start little arguments and shit to get you out of the house. Let me guess. Because people always move the same. Let me guess. They're going to try doing little bullshit to try to make it seem like your fault that you need to get out. So, the next morning, she comes knocking real loud on my door and opens it, yelling at me for leaving the pan out, eating their ramen noodles, and about some old cup of coffee that has spilt and never been cleaned up. It was not my cup, by the way. I'm not a morning person at this time, and I snap back on her. We end up getting into a big argument over this petty shit when I kept pointing out and she left. I was uncomfortable after this. I stayed in my room and went to work. That was it. And it was a huge struggle even getting and coming from work. Plus I'm hating life living there. She said if I paid her, she'd drive me because we would go down there pretty much every day anyway to see her family. Which I know they are all shit talking me. I've known them forever. Well, girl, why are you still... Bro, I want to know what happened to your family. Where is your family? Because you keep talking about your best friend's family. What happened to your family? Like, we're about to be at the end of the email. I still don't know how your family betrayed you. Unless you're adopting these people as family, but they're not your family. Like, what happened to your actual... When you went to rehab, whose insurance were you on? Like, where's your family? Because let's be real. Let's cut all the, oh, Naja, you being too hard. Like, no, you guys are right. At the end of the day, she is an addict with mental health issues. But addicts don't go to treatment for free ski. Whose insurance were you on? Where is your family? Because this isn't right. You're right. You're always going to be the odd man out. Like, what is going on here? Your family is either worse than this or they done with you. Like, something ain't right. So, well, like a week goes by and I'm working a double one day when William texts me saying I need to talk to Bernadette and pretty much apologize that this is going on too long. Well, I already know how she is and was kind of afraid to even approach her. So I think about it and go to work the next day. And I decide to text her in the afternoon. I don't get a response. Around 5 or 6 p.m., I get a text from him kicking me out. Whoa. Around 5 to 6 p.m., I get a text from him kicking me out. Aren't y'all in the foreclosed house or did you move? Let me know in the chat. Because I'm pretty sure they said... They moved. I'm pretty sure they moved. So, did they put you on the lease? Like, how could he kick you out? And they kicked her out while she was at work, saying they will pack my shit and drop it off at my job. That is so messed up. Like, what the fuck? I start freaking out telling them that is illegal. They say how I physically threaten their child, and if I show up, they will call the cops. Ooh, wee. It's so shitty because they didn't lie. This is why you can't depend on people wholeheartedly for your survival because of this. I'm not trying to tell y'all should never depend on nobody and y'all should just be me. That's not what I'm saying to you. But when it comes on depending on someone for your survival, to survive in this world, wow. They're grimy as fuck, though. Don't get it twisted. They're grimy as hell. How are you going to kick somebody out while they're at work? And then you know you're ruining their chances of keeping that job by doing all that fucking ghetto ass shit in front of her job. What? And then I don't like doing the little tick for tat game when it comes for kids. Because at the end of the day, you're going to get your kid taken away. Period. You want to do that whole little, oh, you did that to my kid? Bitch, you've been blowing weed in your kid's face for how long? You've been smoking and drinking since you've been pregnant. Like, let's not get the cops involved when it comes to a child. Like, let's not do that tick for tack shit. You get what I'm saying? But girl, they didn't lie. But this is ratchet and ghetto, what they did to you. I'm so disgusted. I don't see how human beings can move like that. Even if somebody has you fucked up, like, how could you just... Hold on, I'm reading y'all chats, but I know y'all probably can't see on the screen. I just don't see, like, as a fellow human being, like, you at least give somebody 30 days. You get what I'm saying? I'd at least give somebody 30 days to get the fuck out. This is just so bad. That's what I feel like too, Kristen. I feel like they were only letting her stay there just so they personally could feel like good people. But they were taking advantage of her. Kristen. You're right. Because they drinking and drugging asses, were not changing that baby diapers, was not buying shit for that baby. That was her. Taking care of them other people's kids, being a stay-in nanny. So yes, they definitely were taking advantage of her as well. It was a dual thing. It was a codependency. And it is illegal. Because no, that's crazy. These people are crazy. Y'all. I know they don't want to do that though. Because talking about call the cops. I know they don't want to call the cops. Because they just moved into this place and it's a quiet retirement community pretty much. But William starts texting me, making it look like I'm saying or have said things that I didn't. And basically, okay, I get what she's saying. Basically, he's trying to frame the message conversation to make it look like something else is going on or that she said some shit. You get what I'm saying? So, they really turned a bowl of ramen noodles and a pizza pan into all of this. It wasn't just that. I'm like crying at work and shit. Mind you, my sister is getting married. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're finally getting to your family. My sister is getting married that week, and it's my nephew's birthday. Why aren't you with your sister? And you over here taking care of these random drug addicts, baby. You have a blood nephew. What the hell is going on this day? And from the sounds of it, you talking about she's getting married, and that don't sound like no toxic family. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. This is crazy. This is the craziest tribe tea we've had in a minute. I'm so confused. Make sure y'all like this. Make sure y'all like the stream. We about to get to the conclusion and figure out the climax. Like, what is tea? Like, are you still homeless? Are you good? Like, what is going on? Because now we have some blood relatives. Okay? This is crazy. So, it was my first time seeing them since I moved back to the area, and now there is all this drama. I'm trying to show how much I've changed, and boom, these assholes want to do me like this. So, but girl, we got to take some personal responsibility. We got to take some accountability, sis. These people did not put a blunt to your mouth. They did not put a drink to your lips. We got to take some accountability. We have to. That's the only way you're going to get better. You're an addict. You have to take accountability. You have to take accountability. You can't blame it all on them. You can't. You can't. You can't. That's the only way you're going to get better. You can't blame it all on them. Saying that, oh, before they came along, I was good. Like, yes, they might have influenced you or triggered you, but you got to take responsibility. And I'm guessing, right, Kiki, I'm guessing that's what she meant by, I think she means like proving to her family that she was getting better. But before you lived with them, you lived with your best friend, you know? So what was going on over there? It's just a lot of things being left out. That's all I'm saying. It's just some things being left out. But, child, so in the name of the ghetto, you know, William and Bernadette gotta show up at the fucking job because they're ratchet as hell and they gotta fuck everything up for people. Okay? Tyler Perry is hell, right? Tyler Perry is hell. So, they show up at my job while I'm smoking, drop off a suitcase, and tell me the rest. Look. She said the rest of her shit is outside. The rest of her shit is outside at the old place. So I'm assuming your shit is outside at a foreclosed property. They said the old place. Cordiana. Y'all talking about Glockiana. Cortiana. What? Judge Joe Browniana. You got me messed up. What? I would have called the police too. I agree, Shay. I would have called the police. Are you just talking about no? No, ma'am. No, sir. Wow. So William is like, I told you to apologize and fix it, and you waited too long. So I didn't respond. I responded in 1 business day, sir. That wasn't... What? Thank you, Ariana. Talking about not her getting kicked out like the abusive boyfriend should have. Right. And then, baby, you went around and had another baby with him. Like, what? Oh, the ghetto. The ghetto. Just ratchet. So anyway, I'm just so upset and blown away at this point that these people would do all of this to me. I felt like I should have known they have always been dysfunctional. Honestly, sis, I feel like these type of situations happen when you overstay your welcome. Like, my homeless homie that I used to have, bro, like, I knew better because I had already dealt with somebody in their situation. Like, they weren't about to live with me. But somebody I did send money to so they could have some place to sleep and shit like that. Like, bro. You usually can tell when you've overstayed your welcome. And they told me you could see a vibe when you've overstayed your welcome. And that's when normal people get like the hustle mode comes on. Because somebody even said some people need to develop that hustle mode. And usually that's when it gets developed. Like, okay, I am now a burden. Instead of picking up the broom, like I said, and doing the baby diapers and shit. You know, time to hustle, bro. Time to hustle. But these people were petty as shit. But I'm just saying, like, I was told that is usually a thing where you overstay your welcome. Overstay your welcome. So, and then people want to get petty. Right. So, anyway, she said I end up staying the night at a coworker's house and then going to my sister's wedding. Fortunately, another coworker had offered me a room a couple months back, and thank God and Allah it was still available. I moved in there, and to this day, I have not spoken to Bernadette or William and still am hurt by the whole thing. It made it really difficult for Bridget and I as well. Oh, girl, I could imagine. And that's another thing I was going to say. I mean, shit, you got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. But you over here worry about ruining you and Bridget's friendship when you go off and live with her sister and her toxic baby daddy and y'all doing drugs and shit in the apartment with her nieces and nephews. Like, how would that not put a strain on your relationship? Like, it made it really difficult for Bridget and I as well. We started talking probably 4 months later when her dad, who was like my father, passed away, and have been good since. But I didn't even go to his memorial because I didn't want to see Bernadette and her husband. I guess they hold no ill will or whatever, but why would they? They fucked me over. Oh, and they did give me some money back because I had paid rent and security. Wow, I would have brought their ass to court. So at least they did that. But yeah, that's the story. I know it's long as fuck and pretty much 2 stories in one, but it's my life. For the record, I am clean and sober now. Yes, yes, ma'am. That's all I wanted to know. Because if you're sober, I know you're good. If you're sober, and I know you're good. Because all trickled out into this, you were doing drugs. It may not have been hard drugs, but some addicts can't even have a glass of wine. And you're one of them. Okay? I am so glad you're sober. I'm like, bruh. She says, I moved out of Florida to Minnesota. Yes, I'm sorry, but if you're an addict, bruh, you do not need to be in the state of Florida. I'm sorry. That's my opinion. Because they're either going to pimp you to be in rehab, or they're going to pump pills in you. So I feel like, bro, if you're good, get the fuck up out of Florida, bro. She says she's working on her mental health. I mean, I feel you. It's a process, girl. I feel you. Don't beat yourself up about that, especially nowadays. She said that was such an important lesson to learn, though. Be careful about putting all your eggs in one basket, because bitches are trifling, period. You never want to put all your eggs of survival on one person, ever, ever, ever. I hope that your living situation has become less hectic. If you ever want to hit me up personally for some like tips or something like that, like maybe, because I know sometimes when people be like, oh, I would have did this, and people usually have like a rebuttal, well, I've tried to do this and I can't. Like, you could hit me up and like personally, we could look at shit together, because this should not be this hard for you. You're a young, able-bodied person. Like, this should not be this difficult for you. You shouldn't have to just be depending on anybody that's giving you a handout in life. Like, you should be able to stand on your own 2 feet and be independent. And I feel like you can do that. Because there's a reason why these people don't care that they fucked you over. Like, they don't realize how big of a deal it was to you, you know? And mainly because they don't owe you shit. It sucks, but that's how a lot of people think, girl. But if you want to hit me up personally and we could talk about it, I can give you some solutions. We can go back and forth. I don't mind. Because shit, you just opened up to all of us. I would love to help you. Like, and if any of you guys have ever been in her position, because, you know, I've never been homeless, leave her some advice in the comments below. That was crazy. Do y'all have anything else to say? I mean, we've kind of been talking about this in the chat for a long time. So I know a lot of people's opinions have already been out there about this, but look, you gotta learn. I agree, Ariana. A lot of people do grow up without learning independence. Like, shoot, my brother is one of those people. Like, but being on your ass will teach you a lot. It'll teach you a lot. And it seems like you came out like a phoenix in the ashes. I'm just so glad that you're sober, because I could tell that was your main kryptonite that was fucking with you, with keeping you homeless. Diego the dealer talking about, am I late? Yes, you're late. Of course. We're 2 hours in. I'm deciding if I should read this last little story or not. What y'all think? Today was a movie, right? Also, there are more people in the chat than there are likes, right? If we get everybody that's in the chat to like the video right now, I'll read one more story. And it's called Tribetea, the Two-Headed Donkey. I don't know what that means. But, okay, y'all want me to read it? Well, we need to like this stream. Let me know. Let me know, because I'll read it real quick. If it's funny, then read it. Well, I don't know if it's going to be funny yet. But I know that old girl is 23, and this story happened when she was in college. So this is like some college tea. Okay, so we got the likes are going up a little bit. Okay, the likes are still going up. The likes are still going up. That's what's up. We got 540 people in here. We got 480 likes. Talking about y'all forkers better like it, right? Keep quoting Lovely T today. In the words of Lovely T, y'all just sitting there sipping angry. Y'all not fucking liking the stream. Y'all just sipping angry, sipping the tribe tea with frowny faces. Thank y'all so much. Okay, we got the lives up. I think I'm gonna read it. We got it up. We boosted it up a lot. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. It just helps a lot getting us noticed, you know. She's talking about, girl, it dark. Ooh, it is dark. It's about to rain. Ooh, bitch, there's a hawk outside talking about cacaw. Like, it's about to rain. It looks like a movie outside. It is darker in here. I'm sorry, y'all. But let's get into this last little story. Y'all push me into it. I'm going to read this last little story. It's called The Two-Headed Donkey. Okay? She said, Naja, first of all, I would like to say I love your videos and I have been following you for a while since the Storytime days. Well, thank you so much. I don't know why it's taking me so long to write in, but it's Corona time, so I got a lot of time. So the reason I titled this story Two-Headed Donkey is because a donkey is... She said the reason why I called it that is because a donkey is supposed to symbolize an ass. Girl, we know that. We know that, girl. We know that, girl. You didn't even tell us that. But back to the story. So, for the sake of the story, you can call me Cam. I'm currently 23. But this story happened when I was 20 or 21, right? So, during my sophomore year of college, I was on a dance team and there was this very pretty girl on the team. And I ain't a hater. I'm going to just give credit where credit is due. Yes. Shout out to all of my girls who are like that. Who is like, you know what? Just because she's cute, I'm not going to be a bitch. Like, she's cute. What you mean? And I know gay shit. I mean, I be trying to tell people that too. Like, I don't want to be on you, girl. Like, I want to be you. You're pretty. Like, don't do too much. I feel you. But she said, let's call her Onyx. Girl, there is a ratchet ass club here named Onyx. No. Okay, let me stop. So, let's call her Onyx. Around this time, I had made it to about a year with my boyfriend. Let's call him Phil. So, we got Phil and Onyx, okay? So, Phil told me about his past pursuits when he first came to college, and one of them was Onyx, but she dubbed him. I didn't think much of it because we all have a past. It is what it is, right? He did, however, feel the need to reassure me, but I wasn't the jealous type. A couple months later, Onyx has been in and out of a relationship to the point where she is crying in the bathroom, and the other girls on the team were trying to amp up her situation by making plans to jump her ex. Whoa. And the girl he was messing around with, not the whole team was about to jump somebody for being a side chick. Thank you, Curse Worms. That's what I be saying. Curse Worms said, how you just look at your baby and name it Phil? That's how I felt about Larry. How you just look at your baby and name it Larry? Or how you just look at... No, I can see Larry, but not even. How do you just look at your baby and be like, that's a Bill right there? Like, what? Look. So... She's not the side chick. Y'all like, watch her be the side chick. She's not the side chick. She chose to be the voice of reason and talk her down from all the mess and ultimately tried to support her. Now, at the same time, Phil and I were doing great. We both started our new jobs and he would always pick me up from practice and always giving me some TLC. We met for lunch after class one day and he told me that Onyx asked if the two of them would be gym buddies. Normally, I wouldn't care if this was your friend from childhood, but knowing her tendencies and that she... Hold on, what's her tendencies? Hold on. Knowing her tendencies that she is known to be a big flirt, that was already a red flag for me. Phil declined Onyx, saying my girlfriend would be uncomfortable with that, and they went about their day. Worst thing you could have done. Worst thing you could have done. That's like fucking grilling up a big-ass T-bone steak and slapping her in the face with it and being like, bye. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Now, why would you do that? And then you know she just got cheated on. You know she wanted to give somebody else the same treatment. Why did he say that? So my girlfriend would be uncomfortable. Oh, you got a little girlfriend? Tell that bitch I like you. Like, bro, why would you think that? But she goes... Y'all remember when people was doing that, like, for months? Like... Can I get a piece of your love, head ass? Why would you tell him to say that to her? Like, he was being slick. he was being slick. I don't know. He probably was being dead ass like, don't talk to me. But look, that's going to entice. Okay, y'all are cutting up in the chat. The peace of love challenge, right? Like a mess. So, fast forward to about a year and change later. Girl, Phil and I are no longer together, but Onyx and I still remained a cordial friendship. We got really close when we started this internship and had to work intensely together. Throughout the time we were working together, we talked briefly about my breakup, but it was clear that I was still hurting because he was my best friend, and I don't jump into relationships that easy. So one day my homegirl decided to invite me to a game night with her and her boyfriend. I went but found out too late that, look, hold on though. You went and found out too late that my ex Phil was coming too. I mean, as a friend, like, how come your friends wasn't like, oh, girl, you know, bro's about to be there. You might not want to be there. Like, I don't know. But she said she brushed it off and just decided to go and play dominoes and drink beer with some of her guy friends, right? So, a few moments later into the game night, Phil walks in. And Onyx. I was surprised that she was even there because this wasn't her typical crowd. None of the other guys invited her but Phil. So for the sake of keeping my peace, I continued to play games and enjoyed myself and decided to address the situation later. I would glance over at them and Onyx was living her best life, jamming out to the music in front of Phil. Phil would have been living his best life if Onyx dancing didn't cause the other guys at the game night to flirt with her. I was petty, so I started to amp her up, which made her dance even more. Phil kept his eyes glued to his phone during the rest of the game night, and I later left. Girl, you did that. This is so petty, but you did that. I left with Onyx and made sure she got home safe. Because look. You want to play, we could play. You want to play, we can play, right? Like, what? If you want to play, we could play. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? You want to play, we can play. Like, and I know they're broken up. But if you want to be petty, we could be petty. Like, what? I am so here for that. You did that, sis. So, boom. Here's where it gets interesting. I called Onyx the next day to see if there was anything going on between her and Phil. If they were trying to pursue each other, I would much rather know now and be prepared for it rather than get caught off guard. Oh, you mean like how you got caught off guard at the fucking party? Like it already happened, girl. So, since she was my friend, this will be the respectable thing to do. What you told us is that Phil was your best friend. Phil tried the fuck out of you, bro. Phil tried you. I'm sorry. Phil tried you. I told y'all, bro, I don't know how y'all be friends with exes because that's just disrespect. You wouldn't do that to a friend. That's disrespectful. So, she reassured me that nothing was going on and she would never do something like that. And I gave her the benefit of the doubt, but I didn't trust her. A month or two later, we finished our internship and I maintained a now distant relationship with Onyx. She stopped contacting me with her little mishaps. I did, however, allow her to stay the night at my house this one time because she had an argument with her mom and didn't know where else to go. I'm Haitian, so shout out to my Zoes in the chat. I'm Haitian, so last minute plans and sleepovers are not ideal, right? Unless you want to get blacked on, but it happened anyway. So later that summer, she posted a video on social media of Phil handing her a gift for completing the internship with a cutesy baby voice on in the passenger seat of his car. The post was quickly taken down after the fact, but my friends called me to see if I saw it and thought it was suspicious. Knowing Phil, he would never get someone a gift just cause, unless he cared / likes the person. At this point, I didn't even bother asking because I knew she would deny anything. And I was not about to get denied 3 times like how Peter did Jesus. Jesus. Okay, I had a strong gut feeling about the situation. And of course, a mutual friend of both Phil and I tells me that Phil confided in him and told him that they slept together during the time Onyx was in the internship. The friend did not want to tell me before because he wanted to protect me. Long story short, I see Phil around my group and we keep it cordial. As for Onyx, we work together now, and she has a faithful, loving boyfriend whom she decided to cheat on. Here's my thing. So y'all just never talked about it? Y'all just never talked about it at all? Like, you just was like, okay, all right, I guess she's happy. I'm not really concerned about that, but I have no choice but to communicate with her when we have to get work done, which she does none of. Sis still tries to smile in my face and hug me, and when I don't give her attention she's used to having from everyone else, she'll jump on into my conversation and looks to me for approval. Nigga, hold on. Jesus. Just spamming my shit. For what? I got it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. There you go. Sorry, y'all. Okay. I'm about to be done with this. I'm sorry. I know this is when all the spams start to come once the stream's ending. Usually don't be on for this long. But sorry about that. Y'all are in the chat like, yo, what the... Who is that? Like, who is that? Remove him. Remove him from the chat. But, so... I often find myself walking away because I know I can get disrespectful, but I work too hard for this chick to mess up my bag. I know that's right. Even though we were all single at the time, I think I was more hurt at sis lying to me and trying to smile in my face after holding her down for so long. Okay, calm down. Calm down with the holding her down shit, okay? Calm down about holding her down. Y'all were associates at best, mutuals at best. But she was lying to you, and that ain't it. And I feel you on people lying in your face and playing dumb and shit. I don't like it either. But let's not act like y'all was BFFs. That's all I'm saying with that. Like, let's not act like that. But she says, I'm an understanding person, and I know Phil and I don't owe each other anything, but I would have understood if Onyx said something from the jump. Drake said no new friends. The lie detector determined that was a lie. I have replayed countless scenarios of confrontation to Onyx and held my tongue. Yeah, just let it go, girl. It's too late now. It's way too late. Now you guys are working women in the field. Why talk about some college drama? Like, should I tell her that I know so she knows why I cut her off? It doesn't seem like you cut her off because y'all were never friends. Y'all have always been associates. Y'all are still associates. Now she's your coworker. Like, you got to cut her off before you tell her. You get what I'm saying? The fact that you could still tell somebody you cut them off, you didn't truly cut them off, girl. You need to cut her off. As in, stop coming to my desk. Stop sitting at my table at lunch. We're not friends. She's using you as a familiar face in the work environment. I get it, but it's time to... Thank you, Tezra. It's time to grow up. None of this shit matters. Like, it's whatever, girl. She said, is this a situation where I continue to ignore her until she disappears? I would just do that. I just ignore her. She says, I'm a Capricorn. Shout out to all the Caps in the chat. I don't know if that helps shed light on any of my personality traits. But P.S., all of this happened over the course of a year. I just condensed it all into this story. Well, leave her alone. That was never your friend. That was never your friend. I'm sorry, it wasn't. I don't think she was your friend. I just see her as like an associate that you had in high school. Like, I don't really see her as your friend. I'm sorry. Like, I would leave her be. I feel like she's just pulling at your strings right now. Because... I wouldn't do it. I mean, y'all don't even have any sentimental moments. Like, I don't get it. I would just keep it short and sweet and be like, look, this ain't high school no more. Like, please leave me alone. Or this ain't college. Just chill. Like, chill. What do y'all got to say about this? This is the last story. I'm about to be out of here. I'm usually not on this long. I'm about to be outie. I just decided to stay a little longer since I tested out all my classes. So I'm just chilling. Tania says, ignore her. Jewel says, leave the girl alone. Diego says, damn, she kept it short and sweet. Thank her. Everybody is Team Capricorn, Team Cap, Team Cap. Emily says high school vibes. Jill said ignore her. She's kind of weird. Bob says Caps hate to think somebody got the best of them. No, T, like, unfortunately, you were the only person in that situation that did not get a W. And I feel you, and I know that shit sucks, but you gotta let it go. It was college. They were playing tick for tack, petty games. You just had too much going on to be a good player, I guess we should say. But fuck being a good player. It's a dumb game, girl. It's a dumb game. Beatrix says she ain't a friend. She is not. Kristen Gary said Phil and Onyx were deaf trying to get a ride out of her, and ignoring them was the best decision. Agreed. Definitely agreed. Sweetwater says all these submissions are fucking cracked up and silly. The drama. Oh my god. Not cracked out. Bob says it was just a hookup. If I was Onyx, I wouldn't have mentioned it either. No, seriously, that's what I'm saying. I'm not getting the vibe that y'all were as close as you probably thought, you know? Yikes. But yeah, I would slowly withdraw. I agree with Halima. Just slowly withdraw. Jay's Journey says facts, right? I would just slowly withdraw from that scenario because it seems just a mess. It seems like it's just a situationship to boost that girl's ego. But y'all, that's pretty much it for the Tribe Teas today. I've been going hard. on Vlogmas, all that stuff. So yeah, I do have a skit for you. So you guys will be getting that skit tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys will be getting a Zodiac skit. I'm still doing Vlogmas. So go on my vlog channel if you guys want to see any of the vlogs. I still have a P.O. box if you guys want to send me anything from your business for Christmas or anything like that. Or if you just want to send me something, girl. This is the P.O. box. I will be doing a opening on my main channel again, like I did last month. And then, yeah, so if you guys want to send me anything there, you can. What else? I always try to like cram everything in here before I leave. Like this video. I want to thank everybody who sent me in a submission. I do value the time you guys take out of your day to write me stuff. Thank you guys so much who are in the chat right here. Thank you guys to everybody who is in the live chat for keeping it fun, you know, keeping it positive. And who else do I want to thank? I want to thank y'all in the comments who are about to give hella advice. And yeah, good vibes, bro. Good vibes. No bad blood. I hope everybody has a good day, even if you don't want me to have one. I still think you deserve to have a good day and a good life. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow with a skit. I'll see y'all tomorrow with a skit. Peace.